I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Against this right back, Charlie.
There's always that active and that defending. I think it's like. There's always that active and that defending. I think it's like.
Hi, big show business. I got troops in the building. Appreciative to him tuned in and everyone else locked in. If you're on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, smash the like button. Make sure you're cross-following on the platforms. How you doing, my guy, man? It's good times to be an Arsenal fan, broski.
Blood, we're loving life right now. You get me? No complaints. You understand? It's just peak that all these wins and we ain't even moved up the table or nothing. But you get me? Things are going
I
well.
don't look at the league table, bro. So I'm gonna take your word for it, man. I'm just taking every game as it comes and hoping for the best, man. Let's jump straight into it. Yeah, I know you just said obviously it's great times to be an Arsenal fan. How confident are you we're gonna do this thing and win the league, bro? Because the stars feel like they're aligning, bro. Look at the results on screen. It's mad. We're dealing with everybody that we need to deal with, man.
I don't know, man. I'm still staying calm. You get me? I'm not getting carried away. I've been in enough times, blood. You get me? When it's looking like, you get me, it's gonna come home, and it hasn't. So for me, like, we're winning all these games, but you get me, the position hasn't changed. Pause. You feel me? We're still third. We the gap hasn't closed. Pause. Like, it's difficult right now. You get me? Because if we were closing the gap on Liverpool and City and climbing up the table, then I might have a bit more hope in it. But when I'm seeing Liverpool do the last minute thing and City are not even playing at their best, but they're still getting wins, it's true. You feel me? I just kind of think that a couple games this season, it's a number 9 that we missed, innit?
We'll get into the striker thing, man. Hold your thoughts on that, man. I've got some questions for you as well in relation to a striker. But what, it doesn't feel to you that, being devil's advocate, that the stars are aligning? I know, as you said, we've been here before. You look at the Leicester season, you look at last year, there's been plenty of years. But it doesn't feel to you that the stars are aligning, that maybe with a bit of hope, Liverpool and City dropping points, that we could do this?
Nah, not this season. I just have to be totally honest. You get me? Haaland's back scoring.
Sadly,
you feel me? De Bruyne, he's back. He's gonna get back up to pace. So Salah's coming back for Liverpool as well. Núñez is performing at a level that we all didn't think he could. So you feel me? And them, like, they got more title winners in their squad, innit?
More experience.
Get me? Like, we have Jesus and Zinchenko, and that's not enough. You feel me?
You don't feel the boys got transferable experience though, where you look at a Declan Rice, who's obviously won something at West Ham, and a couple other players in and around?
Nah, but like that's a cup competition. You get me? A league title is different. You understand? You can draw the first leg, lose the first leg like we did in Porto, and still have a chance. If you lose a game in the Premier League or draw, that's it, blood. You get me? And Liverpool have players, and City have players who know when it's time to win, they know how to do that, blood. And they have more in their artillery than we have, blood. You get me? The whole City team
What
are
kind
winners.
of virgins to this? Pause.
You get me? The whole City team are winners. Majority of the Liverpool team are winners. So you get me? You look at our team, you understand? We're missing a little, like I say, people ask me, because I'm the age I am, they're like, yo, troops, what, like, Arsenal team do you compare this Arsenal team to? And I compare it to the 99 to 2001 team, which were the nearly men. You understand? No trophies, no trophies in that period. Got to FA Cup final, lost. UEFA Cup final, lost the league on the last day of the season.
Yeah.
Got absolutely swiped in the league when United won it by, I think it was 18 points. And I think this team is that team. You understand? And the reason why we won the double in 02 was because we went out and got Sol Campbell. You get me? Pires got better as well because he came in after Euro 2000. Wiltord got better as well. And they played key parts in us winning the league the next season. You understand? Then we had that experience of Adams, Dixon. We brought in Oren.
I miss these boys, man.
You feel me? Vieira's there. You understand? He's already won the league. You get me? So that's how I look at it right now, isn't it? Like we're just missing a couple things, and then I think boom, we can. Yeah, I think next season is a season where, is where we can win the league. But this season,
I agree with you, man. I agree with you. It feels like we're developing something special. I do think the manager has a lot of criticisms, but on the large part, you look at our defense, our goals, the things that we're developing, we're doing all right. I agree with you in that it just feels like if we could get some more experience, if we could sign a striker, a winger, central midfielder, and look at the depth, like obviously I'm not trying to belittle the run we've gone on, but I think these run of games have come at the right time off the back of December because, we blitzed teams, but Burnley are crap, Sheffield United are crap, Crystal Palace were crap at the time.
West Ham was in piss poor form.
West Ham was terrible, like you said. You know what? Big them up for beating Liverpool because we did it. But I think considering our bad form, we've come into this at the right time. And obviously
Liverpool had a lot of injuries when we beat them.
Exactly. And I just even when you look at the Sheffield game, bro, it's like we won, we battered them, and I might be someone finding negatives where there's not. But there's one defender on the bench, and it's Cedric, who's not going to be here. So it for me, it comes to depth, really and truly. Again, as Mikel Arteta said, we've got the finished squad, which is jarring. How do you look at the gaffer then? Because you indirectly said, next season and beyond, he's doing good things. He's got a lot of criticism and praise. What's your thoughts on Arteta at this moment in time? Then is he the man, or is it?
I think he's got one more. I think he's got one more year, and if you don't bring a trophy, then I think it's time to look elsewhere, blood. You get me? Because it's not a thing where the team is not ready to win. You understand? We have a team that is ready to win. It's a different situation to in previous years when I've wanted the manager out because of the
facts
predicament we were in. Now this team is a lot better. If you bring in a manager that has the capability to bring them to that next level, if you don't do nothing next year, I think the button has to be pressed, blood.
I mean,
because
obviously,
it's not a risk. It's not a risk going out and doing that next year. You get me? It's if we should beat Porto, and then God willing, who we get in the quarters, you never know. We might sneak into the semi-final. That's a good run for your first Champions League after 8 years? You get me? That's a very good run.
Bro.
You feel me? So I'd have no complaints with that. But you get me? The league title, you should have won it last year. And then this year you ain't won it, and then
200 odd days last season at the top of the tree, man.
You feel me? And we're talking now 6 years at the club and one trophy. We can't. You understand? We can't stand still. We have to move forward. You get me? And yeah, for me, like he's got 1 year. Definitely, you get me. He should get next season, but if you don't bring that next season, then boy.
Who's the man then to come in? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been asked this a million times, and I can't answer it myself. And there's no rights or wrongs. But let's just assume, we fast forward this time next year, Arteta doesn't bring a Premier League trophy home. Where are we going from there, in your opinion? Who are we looking to get? Is it someone of the same ilk of Mikel Arteta, or is it an experienced man, whoever that is?
For me, like, you get me. If people like, you can say, oh, he won't go to England, this, that, rare, but. For me, like the likes of Zinedine Zidane, you get me? Them type of man you need to be looking at, blood. You understand? That type of manager, blood. You get me? Who else is there? I like Flick. You get me? I think Flick's doing well. You understand? There's a few managers out there that, you get me? You can even like keep an eye on managers in the Premier League. You get me? You can see how De Zerbi does, because right now I wouldn't bring in De Zerbi, but you can keep an eye on him and see what's going on. Yeah, you get me. But for me, like Zidane and them man, there, blood, they're the type of managers, blood.
I wouldn't be against Zidane, to be honest with you, man. I do think, as much as I like Arteta, I do think last season, for as good as he did, I think a more experienced manager. I don't know specifically how, but
Wenger
I think
wins the league last season.
Pardon?
Wenger wins us the league last season.
I agree, but then the Leicester year, bro. I'll never slander Wenger, but the Leicester year, bro. And there's been many of them.
Nah, but last year with that team, because the Leicester year, we fell off early. We fell off after that Leicester game.
True. Yeah.
Literally,
After Welbeck scored,
after that game, we fell off, blood. This team last season got to April. If Wenger's getting April, he's getting over the line, blood, with that team. I'm telling you.
I'm with you with that. Obviously, a bit of a random question, but with what we're doing in the Prem and us needed to turn it around with Porto, what one do you think we're more likely to win, the Prem or the Champs?
Neither.
If you had to pick one, bro.
Prem.
I'm with you with that, but yeah.
Prem.
What one would you rather?
Champions League.
See, this is why you're my guy, man. See, because I would do a lot for the Champions League pause. So then what? Obviously, we've got Brentford, got to do the Porto thing. At some point, play Chelsea, you got City, you got Luton, you got Brighton, you got Villa, you got Wolves, you got Spurs, you got Bournemouth, and you got United and Everton to wrap up the season. How confident are you that we get 90-odd points? Because that's what Arteta said we kind of need. And we kind of have to have any chance of winning the league, really.
That would mean winning at City, United, and Tottenham, and that's not happening.
I agree. I agree, man. Like Old Trafford, we don't travel well there.
I think we lose at Etihad. I think we draw at OT, and I think we draw at the shithole.
Oh, I don't want to lose to Spurs. I don't want to drop points to Spurs, and that's the thing with us, man. It's like we're developing well, but like in terms of this project. But when you look at winning a league title with what Liverpool have done and the big bad bully cities are, there's no margin for error, bro. It makes me look at the 2 games against Fulham. It makes me look at West Ham at home, Newcastle away and Villa away. And I'm just like, boy, if this never happened, even Spurs and Chelsea, where we shot ourselves in the foot, we can't go back in time. But had we have taken 6 to 9 points from any of them examples I said, where would we be, man? And that's just the thing with us. It's like there's enough to be optimistic about, but then there's enough to kind of be scared about, man. Obviously, against Sheffield, you saw Partey, Jesus, Tomiyasu, Zinchenko come back. Are you confident that they'll be back for the remainder of the season? Do you think they give us a new boost, etc., etc.? Do you think they actually should walk back in the team?
I wouldn't change the team.
So,
like how it is, I'd keep the team. Like Jorginho stays in midfield, Havertz plays in the false 9, Kiwior plays at left back. For me, like Zinchenko, you get me. Like, nah, don't even get me started with that. You blood, you understand? That's all I'll say, blood. Man will cry because he's a passion merchant. You get me? Don't even get me started on that. You blood, you understand? But yeah, for me, like the 11 stays the same. The only one I would say who has a bit of authority is Partey. You get me? Because Partey, Rice, and Odegaard, that midfield is a Mazzoline. You get me? So,
yeah, bro, that would be a wavy trio in there, to be fair with you. And that's the one thing this season that I'm annoyed that we haven't seen on a consistent basis. I like this new look Declan Rice in the 8, man. Like, what do you make of Rice? And bit of a double-edged question. What have you made of Rice in this new look role when he has done it? And what do you think the future holds for Partey? Do you think he's gone at the end of the season?
I don't know, because for me, like, I'd get rid of Partey at the end of the season and try and bring in and try bring in 2 midfielders. You get me? Because it's not just one midfielder we need. We need that second midfielder as well, blood. You get me? Because El Neni, them and they're going as well. You understand? We're gonna need
time done.
Lakonga needs to go. I don't care what he's doing at Luton. He needs to
put
go.
Him in the shop window and sell him, man.
You feel me? Like you're doing well at Luton. Cool. That adds on an extra 5. That's an extra 5-10 mil, bro. Lovely jubbly. You get me?
Go be the next Yaya Toure somewhere else, man.
You feel me? Go be the next Yaya Toure at Palace, blood. Are you that, my brother? You get me? But for me, like Zubamendi, I like that link.
Bring him.
You understand? I thought that Villa were gonna fall off Emery style, but it's not looking like that, man. Yes, it's not looking like that. So, but Douglas Luiz wasn't really the one that I was looking at, blood. I was more looking at Paulino. You feel me?
I'm starting to rate Douglas Luiz a lot more, Like when we was first linked with him a couple of years ago, I was like, you're not really the guy. But the more I pre-Villa, you can play 8, you can play 6. Obviously, we've been doing this set piece thing. He can take set pieces. He's Brazilian, Premier League proven. I like the Paulinho shout. I just think age goes against him, man. I just think that's the reason we won't bring him in.
That's why you bring in Zubamendi, because Paulina will bring in the experience. Zubimendi brings in youth. You understand?
Facts.
And then he can learn off Rice, learn off Paulina. You get me? You need that experience there. The reason why I say Saka's not world class is because he ain't really got no world class man around him. You get me? The reason why Fabregas elevated to that level was because when he came into the club, he had the likes of Bergkamp, he had the likes of
serious man to learn from.
Henry, he had the holy world class man.
And then when the Emirates stage came, he was the guy.
You feel me? He still had Henry for a year, blood. You get me? Ljungberg was there for a year with him as well, so he still had that level of. Let me call them, man. They're world class players in their prime. So he's learning his games. Gilberto Silva alongside him in the midfield, world class, blood. You get me? Saka don't have that, blood. You understand? It's when he goes England, then he's got like, all right, Kane's there. You get me?
Who else? Whatnot. He's got better players around him generally in the attacking sense.
You feel me? So that in my that's what I think, man.
I think you're bang on. You really think Saka's not world class though? Because to play devil's
I don't
advocate,
think
top 5
Foden's
in his
world class
position,
as well,
bro.
blood.
Pardon?
I don't think Foden's world class either.
Why? I only changed my mind on Saka being world class because I was like you, but Wenger said he is, so I'm running with that.
Foden's always like shown us his ability. I don't deny Foden's ability, innit? Like he's always shown us glimpses. We know he's cold with it. You get me? But this is like the first season where he's been like proper consistent, blood.
The main man kind of thing, yeah.
You get me? Like made consistent starts in a row as well, blood. You get me? And Saka's been doing this for a minute, blood. You feel me? And Foden needs to solidify his place in the England team first. You get me? Like if you're not starting for your national team, how the fuck are you world class?
True. And he's playing out wide as well. You know, I look back a few months ago what Southgate was like about Foden. Well, he doesn't play central midfield for his club, so he's not going to do it for me kind of thing. And I think we both know his future is in midfield. I don't, if I'm honest, I don't think either one's world class. But as I said, when I'm a Wenger baby, innit? Once Wenger said Saka's world class, my white granddad, that's enough in it. I'm running that agenda with Bukayo, man, really and truly. Have you, as Raya convinced you? Because obviously we're probably going to see Ramsdale play on the weekend. It's going to be his last day, but last game potentially. But Raya's been doing his thing, you know. He's got 9 clean sheets in the Prem, doing what he's doing. Has he convinced you now? As the, you know, he's believing he's done.
That's a lot to do with the defense, blood. You get me? Because when has Raya kept us in games, respectfully? When has Raya made, you get me? Have any of our wins Raya played a key part?
I haven't seen that like Ramsdale at Anfield away performance from him yet. No,
you get me. So I think that's a lot to do with the defense, but that's a lot to do with Saliba. That's a lot to do with Gabriel. That's a lot to do with Ben White, Kiwior. That's because that's the reason why, blood. You more look at Pickford and say raw. You get me? He's got 8, bro, because his defense is piss poor.
Shit.
You understand? His defense is piss poor, blood. You get me? Ederson's got 8. He's got a proper defense in front of him as well, blood. Pause. You get me? So with the Raya thing, he has improved. I will say that. You get me? He has improved, but he looks a lot more comfortable as well. You get me? But I would say it's more down to you get me? The defense still. I'm not gonna lie, because the way Saliba and Gabriel have been playing, it's a mazzoline, blood.
Do you think Gabriel and Benjamin White underrated?
Highly,
it's come like they don't get their flowers generally in the footballing base.
Especially Gabriel. Like, I think Gabriel's been our best defender this season, blood. You get me? Like, hands down, bro. Our best defender this season, blood. He's been Mr. Consistent. You get me? He's made vital blocks, vital headers. He's got vital goals. Like, I think he's the
just
highest.
About got a chart now as well, man. Finally,
you feel me? I think he's the highest goal scoring defender.
Since he's been in the Premier League for the last couple of years since he's been in the club, really and truly. One of Arteta's most important signings, really.
Yeah, blood, and that Bozo gene has left him, blood. Saliba's kind of had it this season.
Saliba last few games, not really last few games, but the turn of the year, he's had some. And I just feel when Saliba makes mistakes, not to knock Saliba, he's great, but when Saliba makes mistakes, no one wants to talk about it. When Gabriel makes mistakes, everyone knows about it, and it's not fair to him, if I'm honest.
And that's because he was. They said, "Oh, he's got this Bozo gene." And I've always rated Gabriel. I can't lie. I did think he did have a little lapse in concentration
because he did, and he's patterned it up now.
He's cut because he's more experienced now. He's older. He understands the game. He knows his role in the team, his role in the club, and you can see that game by like he's getting better as well. It's not like he's just staying consistent. Every game he's getting better, blood. Every game it's more I mean, he's more dominant in the defense, blood. You understand? Like, I can't remember when the balls come in the box and he ain't won the header.
He's
blood.
a monster, man.
You feel me? Like, it's a joy. It's amazing what he's done, blood. You get me? It's absolutely amazing because like I said, they were saying he can't even play in the Brazil team. Bro, he's probably one of the best Brazilian defenders right now, blood.
100%. Who do you think's more likely to leave first, Gabriel or Saliba? Because I look at Gabriel and I agree with what you're saying. And he's having a great year, but I think
Saliba still.
You reckon? I'm starting to think Gabriel because look at August. It maybe his head was turned. He was on the bench. I don't know why he was on the bench. Must be something then more of a tactical decision. Like,
no, but I don't know, man. I think if Madrid pull up for Saliba with all that's going on at Madrid, you get me? I can't see Madrid pulling up and trying to get Gabriel. You feel me?
He's not cute.
Saliba's the one that I can see teams trying to come in and you get me? Trying to say like, yo, you feel me? And see, somebody said in the chat, if Real Madrid, I'm telling you, if Real Madrid pull up and say, yo, get me? Come over, yes, sir. You understand? You got Tchouaméni, you got Camavinga, Jude's over here.
Mbappe soon land.
Yeah, Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo. Bro, he's got like the best. Like
I think we're all braced for that one day.
Yeah, blood. Like the best footballers of it's a new Galactico, blood. You get me? He's got a chance to be part of the new, the new world order.
They've got all the sick young players. Bellingham's over them sides as well.
Come on, blood. I'm telling you, man.
It's an absolute madness. Before I ask you my questions, we got a couple of other ones that I asked the fans to ask. Yeah, he said one big up Rate. They said next member of the 11 to be removed from Arteta's plans. Who do you reckon that is?
It's Partey.
Do you know what? That's right, because he's not been fit really. And Arteta always talks about how vital he is, but the man's never been fit. I'm starting to think Zinchenko personally now as well. Obviously, when Zinchenko came, he changed the system. But with a fit Tomiyasu and Timber, you don't really, not that you don't care, but it's not really matters about what he does in that inverted role.
Yeah, I don't care, but I don't care about this inverted thing.
Yo, proper onto Zinchenko in. I can't like him, but he's shaky.
Tierney's my guy, fam. I don't care.
I like Tierney, but it's done, man. If I was Tierney, I'd be jealous of Kirill because Kirill's playing as an organic left back. He's not having to do that inverted thing, and you do wonder what could have been. Is it me? It's because Emery signed Tierney, blood. It's true, you know, slightly. When it's not your man, it's an issue. Where do you see Arteta in the next 5 years?
Probably Barca.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You don't reckon he'll stay at Arsenal, win the Premier Champs and that?
If you don't win it next year, I don't know.
I think he's going to get a new deal, if I'm honest with you. I think at some point next in the summer.
Are we just sitting there not winning trophies, just competing, blood? Because football's about competing, blood.
I'm with you with that. I just genuinely think they're going to give him a new deal.
Bro, like, seriously, what are we doing here?
Do you think Jesus could be one of them? Pardon me.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get onto the striker thing.
I'd rather keep Jesus and get rid of that flipping number 14, blood.
Eddie, I can't lie. If there's 30, 35 million,
I'll take 5 mil.
What you say?
It's profit either way.
True. And that's the thing. Well, in fact, on that, yeah, like, do you think it's peak for Smith Rowe as well? Because I love Smith Rowe, man. He's my guy. Pause, but like, peak now, man.
Emil's done.
Him, Nelson, Eddie. The only thing that could keep them is the English quota and all of that, but. It's looking like you lot could be sold, as you said, 100% profit, and we keep it moving. Would you go for a striker and a midfielder in the summer?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I think everyone's in agreement with that. Let's get on to Kai Havertz, man. Like, has he changed your thoughts? You rating him now? Is he arguably our first choice striker? Could we convert him into a striker and not buy one, being devil's advocate?
No, we need to buy a striker.
What have you made of Havertz, though, man? Surely he's got to be getting some ratings.
Yeah, he's improved. I've been giving him his praise, blood.
Turn the corner, surely.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Hey.
Yeah, get me.
Manchester United.
But yeah, he has improved. He's one of the form players right now. Him, Odegaard, they're probably, been our best players since we come back from that Dubai trip. Do
you think he could be our next Van Persie, like Tommy Tuchel and Henry once said?
Ain't happening.
You don't think he can improve his finishing? That was a good finish against.
Yeah, but he's not a bags man. You get me? He's not going to get you 20, 30 goals a season, blood.
You don't reckon he's turning into that now at this age? No. It can happen.
No. He's never been a striker, bro. So why is it going to happen now?
Arteta's got plans, in it. I don't know. I'm being devil's advocate.
Nah, he's not a 9, blood. Let's be real.
I think
we've been heading this early. No wonder why you're asking these questions.
Listen, I'm just trying to give the people them entertainment, man. I've got to ask the questions, whether I agree with you or not. I've got to ask the questions, my bro. And it's rare death slightly with a bit of cold pause.
See, he's
but
been good, but we still need a striker, blood. Like, come on. We can't be. You're not going to win the title when someone's got Erling Haaland up top and you have Kai Havertz and Gabby Jesus on number 14. It's not happening.
Man said number 40. Big up Trossard as well, actually, on that. So
yeah, big up Trossard.
Huh?
Yeah, big up Trossard. I rate Trossard.
Big him up, man. He's lit. He's for the squad. He's one of the pause. He's one of them guys you wish you could play 12 players, man, if I'm completely honest with you where Trossard's concerned. You know, as much as you want a striker, I want a striker. And I think everyone can be in agreement, yeah. When you look at the goals we've scored and been scoring for the last 2 years, do you think we're over-exaggerating the need for a striker? Like, we could still need one, but do you think it's that deep with all the goals being shared out?
Yeah, because there's still games that we've seen this season where
December
these man ain't firing. Like, you get me? Like, the games we've won, we're supposed to win, innit? You understand? Like, I want to see us do that to Porto. That's when I'll have a bit of chess. You get me? Because that game is gonna determine how the rest of the season is gonna go. Are we gonna be cussing or are we gonna be all right? Cool. We're still doing what we're doing. It's as simple as that, blood. You get me? Because we're supposed to beat Burnley. We're supposed to beat Sheffield United. We're supposed to beat West Ham. We're supposed to beat Liverpool at home. There's no game where in this run I've looked at and said, okay, cool, we're not supposed to win that game.
The Liverpool one was the only one. I agree. The Liverpool one was the only one.
Not even the Liverpool one, because the injuries Liverpool had, no Trent.
That's true. No, but it's still Liverpool, bro.
Bobby U,
Liverpool, innit?
The Bobby U lost his pops. RIP, respectfully. RIP. Salah was at AFCON. Bro, I knew Nunez was half fit. I knew we're winning that game. The midfield was depleted. You get me? I knew we're winning that game. Like, it was the game played into our hands. We played Liverpool at the right time, blood. You get me?
And that's what you just said there, yeah. I think these fixtures, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, obviously,
now when we play City,
but it's the right
City's gonna have everyone. Haaland's there. De Bruyne's gonna be up and running. They're gonna have their whole thing. We ain't won at City since 2015.
Since Santi Cazorla and Coquelin.
If you don't beat the champions at their ground, you don't win the league.
How confident are you winning there, though, man? Like, what?
We're not gonna win there, blood. We're not winning there, bro.
No chance at all.
Win there. Bro, I'd love us to win there. We're not winning there, blood.
Why though?
Because City are better.
Yeah, but we've beaten them already at the Emirates, no?
Surely it's Emirates, blood. It's a different game. It's Emirates. The fans are there. The whole North London forever. All of that.
We need to stop that song as well, man. I can't lie to you. Big us up, but I find it cringy. I'm sorry, Arsenal, but it's
not a crackhead as well, blood.
And when you look at the lyrics, it's beaky. I mean, every song's got beaky lyrics, but I can't understand the allegiance with that.
It's fully about a workhead. That's why it's mad.
Yeah, like I don't understand that, but boy, I don't know, man. I think when we looked at our fixture calendar list, like I think Arsenal fans should be excited, should be happy.
We've got the toughest run as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like these games, there's no margin for error.
Running.
Yeah, they got little man to be playing. Like, respectfully, I know you got to play every game in the Prem and win them all, but I'd rather their run than ours. Obviously,
and remember now, yeah, we're gonna have fixture pile up because of Chelsea and Wolves. We're playing Chelsea and Tottenham in the same week.
Yeah,
we're playing Chelsea midweek and then Tottenham away.
Boy, and we don't know who's going to be fit.
And we're in the Champions League as well. So imagine our Champions League journey is continuing. What then?
Goes back to what I said about Arteta. Said we've got the finished squad in it, and then you never know. Like,
but why do we have the finished squad? Because he chose
how we've assembled it, bro.
You get me? He's assembled this squad. He's the one
that has to hold licks for that.
He's the one that said 14 is good enough.
To Eddie and Ketty streets. That.
I'm not even saying his name, no blood. I'm not even saying his
name.
What
did Eddie do to you, man? Like, man won't even say his name.
Blood, I'm done. Like,
just a black brother getting paid, man. Allow him, man.
Nah, blood. I'm black, bro. Pay me 100 bags a week. I love the club more than him. I know more about Arsenal than him. Sit me and him down in a quiz. I'll put him in a spliff, blood. You understand? Trey will put him in a spliff. Trey knows more.
Big up Tiny Chews, man. How much do you think we get for Eddie?
15 mil.
Reckon? Because they're saying 35 for Palace.
35 for what? How much goals he got this season?
I couldn't tell you. Probably like. But to be fair, he's the only striker that's got a hat trick in our team.
I'll tell you. He's got 5 goals and he scored in 2 games, blood. Yeah.
Let me look.
Or is it 3 games? 3 games.
I can only remember the hat trick, really. If I'm honest with you, against Sheffield United.
5 goals. He scored in 3 games.
Slyly's got 6 goals, all comps. We allow him a bit. We allow him a bit.
6. But in Prem, he's got 5, blood.
Yeah, five goals, 4 assists.
How many games? 2 games he scored them in.
24.
No, how many games did he score them goals in? 2 games, isn't it?
Let me pre it.
It's gone.
He scored on the first day of the season against Forest. Then he bagged against Fulham. Didn't score until his hat trick. And
yeah, that's it. 3 games.
And yeah,
he scored in 3 games, blood. How many games has he played?
24.
All right. Sell him.
To be fair, not all of them are 90 minutes.
Huh?
Not all of them are 90 minutes, though. To be fair, it's difficult. It's
Darwin's coming on 10 minutes and banging. Pause.
Like, we gotta be fair to him, bro. Like, fair enough. Start of the season, there was injuries.
Okay, let me ask you this next question. How old is Eddie Nketiah?
He's a big man. He's like 24 or something like that.
Right,
like,
this is about he's older than Saka, lad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have faith in Eddie like that, because like you see there, he's got 19 goals in 113 games. I salute him for his hustle and what he's doing, but he shouldn't be at the club still. And it goes back to what you said about Arteta's assembled the squad. So it's like, I'm at the point now, when I see Cedric, when I see Eddie Nketiah, when I hear comments about
Cedric before Smith Rowe, he's bringing on Trossard for Rice.
Yeah.
And Emil's just sitting there, blood.
That's why I think it's peak for Emil Smith Rowe, man. It's sad. Like, it's sad.
Man,
like, it's proper
Trust
sad.
Me, give him where.
Bro, like, Eddie Nketiah, Nelson. All right, what? Out of Eddie, Nelson, and Smith Rowe, like, if you had to keep one, sell one, and whatever with one, who are you keeping the most?
Keep Emil, bench Reece, sell 14.
Do you really believe in Reece, though? Because I like him, but it's like...
on the bench, I don't mind. Like, as a squad player, cool.
Yeah, but if we bring in another winger, surely Nelson... safe, my guy, man. Like,
yeah, if we bring in a better winger, then he can bounce.
Like a Neto or something, which I think we need, or someone of that level.
If Neto was to pull up, Reece can cut, respectfully.
Boy.
I rate Reece though. That's the thing.
I like him. I rate him as well. I think he's a baller, but I don't know why he hasn't kicked on, bro. Like, why do you think he hasn't?
He didn't give him an opportunity. Like, Saka's got that, stamped. Martinelli's got that stamp. Then the likes of Trossard is ahead. You get me? Pause. Then Fabio Vieira's being brought on in the wide area now.
Yeah.
So you get me? You're just dropping down the pecking order.
Would you make a Martinelli?
Bad boy. What do you mean?
No, we know he's good, but as his form been a bit
but that's not his fault. It's because everything's going down Saka's. I'm trying to think of a word where I don't say pause. It's all going down Saka's area.
It's all down the right hand side, man.
Yeah, blood. Yeah, Saka's area, blood. You get me? Like,
yeah, but like,
there's nothing down the left. It's all down the right.
Why is nothing down the left then?
Pause. Because he has changed the gameplay. Like, even with Rice, like, there's times when he can punch it into Odegaard and he'll go sideways. And then big up Shai. I see why Shai is cussing, like, saying Rice doesn't go forward with the ball enough.
I think that's cap though, man.
No, it's not cap. Yeah,
it's cap, bro. It's cap.
It's not cap. There's parts that are true. He doesn't move. What it is, he does go forward, but he doesn't move it forward quick enough. That is,
he's still got the West Ham PTSD. But I'm not being funny.
But even Trey plays same position as Rice. Paul. They're both Trey's a 6 and an 8. He could play 6, 8, 10, but his best positions are 6 and 8.
But you look at the passing metrics and the forward passes.
They will watch it and be like, "What? Yo, why didn't he pass to Odegaard there, Dad? It's on. If he just spins and we're gone. Why is he gone? Why is he gone side?
But is that a bad thing though? It's surely ball retention's got to be rated.
No. But Trey's saying it when like, yo, it's on now.
It's on. Do it.
I've showed Trey like, yo, know when to keep the ball, know when to slow the game down, and know when to up the game. Know that, all right, cool. There's the gap. Punch it because we're gone. We're gone. And what it was, Odegaard was like there, and Saka was free as a fucking bird. And if Rice had just punched it, the way that Odegaard was side on, because Odegaard's called for it as well. Odegaard's actually gone side on and said, "Joe, give me it." Pause. Because he knew when he takes it on his back foot, he's sliding that on his right, straight to Saka. We're down the line, blood.
But sure, I hear you, and you're not wrong, because there are a number of times I'm like, Rice, you could play it forward. I'm just saying I think it's a bit exaggerated, bro, because there's been many times he's done this thing.
No, that's why I said that. He does move it forward, but he don't move it forward quick enough. He needs to move it forward quicker. He does go forward. If he looks and he sees that, okay, I don't need to slow it down and keep it possession based and keep the build-up thing going. He does go forward when he needs to. He can do the cross ball pass. He can do the breaking the line pass. But you need to do it a bit quicker, blood. Because it's Arsenal now, isn't it? We're quick. In transition, we're gone. Yep.
Yeah.
You understand?
Like you saw against Sheffield with him, to be fair.
You feel me? That's why I say that he does move the ball forward, but he needs to just a little bit quicker. That's my thing.
Do you think he's been improving at that in
Yeah,
the months that have gone by?
Yeah, I'm not cussing as much as I was in December, January. Oh my god, I was cussing. I'm like, pass the ball for him, blood. I was getting mad, blood. I was like, why are you not going forward, bro? Like, move the ball forward. Now,
do you think he looks more comfortable with Jorginho to do that stuff?
I don't know, man, because blood, you're just moving the ball forward. Why do you need someone next to you to move the ball forward?
Yeah, because football's about partnerships. You know this, bro.
Nah, but if the ball is on, if the play is there, it's there.
Yeah, but don't you think Rice suffered? Or
why are you gonna hold the ball? And
yeah, but don't you think he suffered by like? And then if I give this away, there's a counter attack.
And then the worst thing is we're 2-1 down. It's not even like we're winning. We're 2-1 down.
Yeah, there needs to be a sense of urgency still.
Come on, bro. You need to. That's the time where you speed the game up now. You control the tempo. You slow it down. You speed it up.
Do you think he's one of our most important signings in recent years?
Say that again.
Do you think he's one of our most important signings in the last 20 years, Declan? Because that's the stuff I'm seeing on social media now. Like people are saying he's probably one of the most important signings in our history now.
I wouldn't go that far, blood. You get me?
I'm just asking the question. I don't necessarily agree.
Because like I don't think it's like a Sol Campbell signing where Campbell pulled up and we won the league. We won the fucking thing
at their place. You
feel me?
We've had some great times being an Arsenal fan.
I think he's one of our. I think in the. How long have we been at Emirates? Nearly
20 odd years now, isn't it? Well, maybe a lot more than that now.
18. Because 2018,
my maths is horrible. What 06, 07, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So now
06. So Emirates. Let me think. Nah.
Anyone good at maths? Comment in the chat, man.
Yes, it's 18 years, but I'm thinking, is he
slightly since the Emirates?
I think the most important signing in the Emirates era was Ozil.
I'm with that. I would say Ozil's got a shout. Alexis has got a shout.
And that's
Santi's got a shout. Of recent, Odegaard and Gabriel have a shout.
For me,
probably missing someone.
Abba was important.
Aubameyang's a shout. 100% he's a shout. It's sad the way it went for him, but he's a shout. You're right on that. There's a couple. I would have said Partey, but there's all the baggage with Thomas now. I'm probably missing out one, man. There's probably an underrated guy that I'm missing out, humble utility, man. I wouldn't say Ramsey. He can get an honourable mention, but he's not with these, man. Yeah, bro. Slightly. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know, man. I don't think I've missed anyone else. I'd love for the super chat, whoever said that. When we get a striker, where do you see Havertz long term? I like him as a squad player, but I think he can be more than that. Me personally, it's a squad player thing. You know, if you can get your little run up front and do that, then great. But unless I see him develop to a suitable standard, I don't want to see you play in the left 8. I want another. I'm like Troops. I want a striker. So rotation and that, yeah, but I don't see you in Arsenal's strongest 11. But I'd love to be proven wrong. Where are you at with that?
No, I'm the same. Definite squad. You
that
can't like Saka, Martinelli, and a striker. You get me? Zubamendi.
We could be lit if we make 1-2 signings, man. If we improve that,
that's why I say it's that era, that 99 to 01. And it's just missing that little.
I can't lie, that's a good example, man. Because now that you said that, I'm seeing the parallels. And that's what upsets me the most about Arsenal. When you look at last season, when you look at this season and what we're doing, and all the metrics and the players and all that jazz, it's just the sad fact that 20 years from now, this doesn't matter. Yeah, this could be a starting point of something, but there's nothing solidified in history that caps this great season or whatever. Someone like even Bukayo Saka, he deserves it. And I don't know how you feel. I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But surely the Salibas, the Sakas, whatever, the more this kind of goes on, we're like the nearly men. Surely, you know, they've got to be thinking about, I've got one career. Can I go somewhere else and achieve stuff? I'm not sure.
We've seen enough man bounce.
This is it.
We've seen better players leave, blood. So anyone
when I
can
leave. Left, my heart went cold, really, if I'm honest. Like, anyone can leave, and it's not that deep now. Saka would hurt, but yeah, man, like,
that's why I said, like, like Saliba, if we ain't winning nothing, he's bouncing.
Saliba's
Saka will probably stay till he's like 27.
The way I would slander Saliba if he cuts, because I haven't forgotten them videos, if you leave Saliba, you're getting slandered.
Bro, everyone's got receipts. You know what I'm saying?
Not them kind of receipts, Saliba, but not them kind of funny receipts, man.
No, but I mean, like, we got receipts for his Clark.
Yeah, no, he's done that here, man. Saliba's done if he leaves, because I'm really be doing it from a place of hurt. But like,
I'll run his club, blood. Trust me.
If he goes to Madrid, cool, I'll leave him alone. If there's any sort of
he won't,
cities,
I don't think any
you just never know in football, bro.
Any player drop now. I can't see any player going to another Premier League team.
This is a good question, bro. Guys, would you move Odegaard to 8 and get a new 10 in the summer, or keep Odegaard at 10 and get 8 because Partey is leaving and Rice as a 6? I'm all for Odegaard playing as an 8, but I'd rather personally Zubimendi or someone who's just going to partner Declan Rice, in it, like a proper partner in the middle of the park. But where are you at with that?
Yeah, I'm the same still. Go get me Zubimendi.
This is it. Just 2 midfielders, man. But I think we're only going to get 1, though. I think they're going to say, you know what, Jorginho, you can stay. We bring in 1. We move on Partey.
We probably ain't going to get a striker as well, blood.
I want a striker, man. Do you think we're actually going to get Ivan Toney? Because the more it goes on, I don't think Tony's the guy, bro. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I rate Toney, but
I rate him as well, but
we're not going to get him.
So then who are we going to get? Obviously, you're not the transfer man, but
I guarantee we get like Ollie Watkins or something.
Wait, playing devil's advocate. If you want Ivan Toney, surely Watkins is a levels or better option, because you could argue he's more versatile, bro. Pause.
No,
he slightly looks. He looks like he fits us a bit more.
He's played more this season, isn't it? Let's not forget, Toney. Let's not forget Toney was getting World Cup till all the madness happened.
Hey, I can't lie. Watkins. I'm not gonna lie. Watkins would be sick. Would you take Isaac? Because we're not gonna get him. But I'm on that.
I'll take Isaac. I won't take Watkins, but I'd take Isaac.
But then there's an Arsenal tax. That's the thing with Pedro Neto. That's the thing with Pedro Neto and Isaac. If we signed both of them, like Arsenal tax, you man are never gonna be fit. Like with Gabriel Jesus, I don't even know how the man isn't able to.
Anyway, blood. So he fits right in. Pause.
Well, do you think we're actually gonna get a standard, like, you know, like the Vlahovic's, the Osmans, the Tonys, like household names, or do you think we're getting them development kind of guys?
We'll probably keep 14, blood.
14 just catching strays upon strays upon strays upon strays. What, you don't think Eddie Nketiah can improve and prove you wrong in some world? He's still relatively young as a forward, bro. I'm not saying that Arsenal. Fucking hell. When did you actually stop rating him? Because this is mad. Like, you probably haven't got time for him.
For me, it's about 3 years now.
Damn.
So 2021. I said, nah. Like, yeah, you're cool. Like, yeah, you're one of the man them. Yeah, like, big like gang, all of that. But like, as a footballer, it's like, nah. You're not Arsenal.
He's limited, man. He's so limited.
Very limited.
I'm not trying to diss him, but he's not.
Nah, I tried to be so respectful with it, blood. Like, that's why I just talk about his footballing ability. I don't talk like personally.
You don't rate his mentality, though.
What's his mentality? 100 bags a week. What? Blood. He literally said, like, I want the 14 shirt. I want 100 bags, or I'm not signing the new contract.
He ain't that mentality. You could argue he wants pressure.
14. How is 4 blood? How's 4? No, man.
I don't know how he's wearing number 14 in it. This is
how
why
is he making these demands?
To be fair, Cedric's on 100 bags allegedly, so something might be going wrong at the club. Like, hey, let's move on. I can tell you ain't got time for Eddie Nketiah. My last question before I let you cut out of here, bro. Like, how are you feeling about the Brentford game? Obviously, is that Ramsdale's last game? How do you feel about Ramsdale coming into the side? Because many people are kind of shook for Ramsdale coming in. Pause.
Why?
People are saying, you know, he struggles collecting crosses. Brentford cross. Ramsdale's not played. We've got a decent unit. Yeah.
I'm not worried about Ramsdale, man. I think he'll be all right.
I'm not worried about him either, but I don't know. I want Ramsdale to have a good game, bro. Because you know the talking points.
Yeah, but the way
Ramsdale's time at Arsenal at attending. I'm saying 7 still. I can't lie to you.
I was thinking 6 or 7.
No, I think 6 is a bit. Do you know why I give him it could even be an 8. I give him a 7 because for all his faults, I think he fronts up to the music. And you got to remember, like with Benjamin White as well.
I don't know about all his faults. He didn't really had a lot of errors, blood. They just tried to highlight the errors.
Yeah, but like, remember, nobody wanted Ramsdale, you know, back-to-back relegations, all of this stuff. And now people want the guy to play. So from how he came into what he's done, everyone's got errors in it. But like, I think people are harsh to Ramsdale. Like when they sit there and say, oh, he's the reason we threw away the league last year and whatnot. How many times did the man save us? Leeds away, Liverpool away. For all his faults, he was a big dog, and everybody makes mistakes, really and truly. You know,
Zinchenko.
Gabriel's made them. There's been enough mistakes from our players this year, essentially, bro. Even Declan Rice at Porto, he could have stopped the cross along with Martinelli. You know how football fans are, though, man. Like, you don't understand that there's going to be heroes and villains every week, really. But I rate Ramsdale. I don't want it to end like this, but I'm not going to lie. I'm liking Raya, and it's not personal, my guys. It's business, Ramsdale, man. I don't think Raya's amazed me, and he's a bracket above you, but I've got no leg to stand on to be talking about you coming in the side for him. Like, I think they've both got problems, but so far it's working. Man said he can't save a pen. Didn't he save one in the summer against City? Allow him, man. Allow him. But what are you expecting from Brentford, man?
First goal is vital. First goal is vital.
Do you think it's 5s and 6s?
If Tony scores first, oh my God.
It's written in the script that he scores. I'm going to put him in my FPL team. I can't lie. It's written in the script, man. It's written. He's going to tweet some stuff. That's why we have to win. Like, I don't want Brentford talking. And you know what's going to be said if we don't win the game. Well, every week, really, like, the title is over. It's on. It's over. It's on. And why I want us to win is because obviously we beat in Sheffield. We beat Brentford. That's 6 points. We're enjoying Sunday. Like, Liverpool City, somebody's losing that. Somebody's losing points, even if they draw. And it's not like we need to take chances, man. We need to be there to pounce. I actually think that's the only time potentially both teams drop points, if I'm completely honest with you. That's why I think it's a job too hard, too far for us. But I don't know, man. I've given up on the league just off the basis of it's out of our hands. But I want us to at least have this conversation until May, innit? Like, just be ready to pounce on any mistakes. Who would you rather win? Last question for you. Who would you rather win? Liverpool or City? Like, what is the result we need? Because I don't think it could be a draw thing no more.
Win the league or?
No, the Liverpool City game on Sunday. Like, who would you rather win? Because I don't think it's a draw thing. I think somebody needs to lose. I'd prefer City to lose because they're the bullies. But Liverpool are top.
Nah, if Liverpool win, they're clear.
This is the problem. This is why I'm kind of going against my own logic, man. Because Liverpool's to lose. But if City win, like, can anyone stop City? Man, they've been doing it for years.
But if Liverpool go 8 points clear, you think we're catching Liverpool, bro? Come on, man.
Damn. Because we ain't even got. We played our games against them as well. At least if Liverpool lose,
and then we still have to go to the Etihad. We still have to go to Old Trafford, and we still have to go to the shithole.
Yeah, and the thing is with us,
and
I
we
can
still
see reality win them.
And we still got to go Brighton,
Wolves away as well. But that's the thing. We could win all the big games or get results and mess it up against Bournemouth.
We still have Villa at home.
We still got Emre as well. You're right on that. I can't lie. I think we're going to deal with Villa, man. I hope it doesn't come back to get me, but I think we're dealing with Villa, man. I think just like against Newcastle, all the teams we messed up against when they took points, we've just gone and absolutely battered them, man. Like, we just need to do what we need to do. A couple of people are saying a draw needs City to win. So it's interesting hearing things, man.
It needs City to win. You need to make the gap even closer than what it is.
You're right, still.
You can't let one of them go. Like, if it's a draw, Liverpool still got that little gap on us.
Spurs ain't doing us no favors, Chris. I don't know about that, man. That's the thing. United and Spurs, they're gonna want to ruin our campaign as well, man. Like,
and we're shit at OT. We've won 2 games at OT since 2006, blood. I'm
sure Adebayo scored the winner in one of them. That's how
Fabregas set it up. 89th minute, bro. Man was there, fam.
Yeah, we have it. Like, we beat them a couple times in the FA Cup, but where the Premier League's concerned, it is terrible.
We won once at Old Trafford FA Cup. Welbeck.
This is it. And then, like, what? Like, people always talk about our top 6 record, which is good. I can't lie. Arteta's doing his thing. But now it's going to need to matter and mean something if there's anything. Because we've got it all to do. Like, there's all realistically, all we've got is hope. And how far does hope go? Because as you said at the start, it's out of our hands.
I mean, look at this. We have to go 2 places this year where we both lost last year. OT and Etihad. We lost both games there last year, and we have to win both of them
because this is a big ox.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, man need to just start man need to just done with the toxic positivity. I'm the best fan because I am positive. Bro, just be real. Just be real. Like,
just comment on what you see in front of you, man.
Huh?
Just comment on what you see in front of you, man. I do agree with that.
It's literally like, yo, man supporting the team. Man's proud of the team.
It could be raining. People say, but it's going to be sunny soon.
You get me? Man's happy with it. But it's like, bro, man I have a realistic outlook, fam. And who we're up against, not just the teams, the managers as well. Klopp and Pep. Bro, come on, man.
Seasoned.
This ain't no
serious.
salt and pepper chicken. This is all
Yeah,
purpose.
this is
You see
serious,
me?
guys.
This chicken
Especially
seasoning.
people with Klopp as well. I think people are sleeping on Klopp's last year, and because Liverpool are the mentality monsters, they love all of that stuff. I don't wish injury on anyone, but the only reason I can see Liverpool slipping, and you said their players are coming back, we need their squad to be tested to the limits. I don't think City have a post-treble hangover. And then, like, we've just let, for as good as we've been, it's just out of our hands. It's as simple as that. It's the business end of the season. It's just out of our hands. And what people forget, like with what me and you were saying, we want to be wrong. Like, who doesn't want to be wrong? We're sitting here and saying we think it's unlikely. You want to be at the parade. I definitely want to be there. We win a title. Like, it's been a long, hard journey, really and truly. So I'm not sure, man. I don't know, man. In fact, I forgot to ask you on Kirill, man. You rating him before I let you get out of here? Are you rating Kirill? I still think the jury's still out personally.
I've been singing his praises. Like, I think he's settled. I think he's looking comfortable because he's not being asked to play a role that he doesn't understand, a role that he knows he can't play. Just play left back, blood. Yeah,
but has he been tested though?
Sometimes you might have to go a little forward, but 9 times out of 10, just
traditional guy.
You get me? And I think that the fluidity in the back four and the chemistry is bang on right now.
But you don't think Kirill's not really been tested? I'm not boying him. I'm just being devil's advocate. He ain't been tested. He ain't had to pocket no one.
Well, 45 minutes against Liverpool, blood. Do you know what I mean? He done
I'll give
really
him that.
well. He silenced. Who did he mark out the game? I think it was it?
He did get an assist for Trossard as well.
That as well. You understand? So yeah, I think he's doing well, blood.
I hope it continues, man, because obviously we need depth in it, and the more you can stand up to be counted, if we're to have any chance, we need everyone continuing to do what they're doing.
We
definitely need our players.
This Wayne guy is bare annoying in your chat, bro.
Who?
This Wayne Holness guy, blood. He's bare annoying. I swear this guy wants to suck off Arteta paws. Like, seriously, seriously, bro.
Hey, man, Wayne, big up yourself.
You understand?
And that's the thing, bro. Like, there's too much of this, as you said, toxic, positive, and just negative.
That is him, blood. That is fucking him. I swear to God, bro. Guy's fucking annoying me. Whole stream, bro. Whole stream. You want my attention? You got my attention now, you fucking idiot. Suck them on, my man. Fucking dickhead. Guy's annoying, bro.
Let's all be nice. Let's all be nice. Let's all be nice. Wait, allow it, man. Everyone's allowed their opinions, man. Whether we're right or wrong.
Annoying, bro.
We want the best for the
better, man. You get me?
I don't think Arteta's wife will be happy with that.
Go stand outside the flipping Arsenal training ground till he flipping comes out in his car and give him a fucking hug, blood. Yeah, fucking hell, mate. Yeah, Jesus.
And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with wanting a manager in or out. You can only comment on what you see. Fair enough. There's been several times Arteta. There's been, I won't say light at the end of the tunnel because we ain't won anything, but there's been times he could have been sacked, should have been sacked, and could have been sacked at other clubs. Right now, he's doing the business. Really,
yeah, I'm not Arteta out, man. I'm saying I'm not Arteta out, bro. Like, I ain't been Arteta out since like we bottled Champions League against Newcastle, bro, which is like 2 years ago. You get me?
But Troops, as you know, you're not allowed to change your mind as a content creator. Man.
I'm not Arteta in as well. Let me get pause. You understand? Like, because come on, blood. Nah, real talk. That is a pause, blood. You get me? But
that was a good save. That was a good save.
Yeah. But for me, like, it's a thing where like he's got one more year. You get me? And in my honest opinion, if he don't win us a trophy next season, then we're gonna have to start looking like, you feel me?
No, I think there's genuine question marks on Arteta, man. I don't think he's got everything right. I'm more lean to the camp of he's the guy, but that doesn't mean I'm going to back you undefensively because I want my team to win stuff. I do think at times Liverpool and City are great, but there's factors that we haven't controlled. For instance, squad depth, striker, depth in central midfield, and just general problems. And I just think with Arteta, because I rate you so much, I'm going to personally hold you to high standards. This man is saying you're one of the best managers, you're doing this, you're doing that. When results go left, you can't kind of, have him expectations on the floor like he's Glenn Roeder or something, RIP. It does not make sense, really and truly. It's like people want to it's like some people both sides just want to say, I told you so. I do not care. If Arteta achieves stuff, great, because we're doing what needs to be done. If he doesn't, we go again. And I don't like this excuse.
I want us to win the league, blood. I want City to crumble. I want Liverpool to crumble. I want that, blood. You get me? But it's just, I don't know, man. Like, It's
I
tough,
just can't
blood.
see it. It's just too. It's just too big of a mountain to climb at this moment in time. Like you're asking a lot. You know, obviously one benefit could be we're in 2 comps, but it kind of goes against what I'm about to say. But Liverpool are at least in 3 trophies. I could be wrong. City are still in whatever. You just have to hope there's some collapse in there. We need to be blessed by the footballing gods. It's out of our hands. Anytime anything in your life is out of your hands, then there's only so far you could go. Where you at with this Spanish Brendan Rodgers shout as well? I don't believe it. I think it's disrespectful to Arteta personally.
Nah, but when so I said that in it. Like I said, I didn't say he's our Spanish Brendan Rodgers. I said that. Like literally, I said he's our Brendan Rodgers. He's our Claudio Ranieri at Chelsea, where he's got us.
Harsh, man.
I don't think it's hard to say about Ranieri, bro. Ranieri was very close to beating the Invincibles, bro.
No, he's Ranieri.
Ranieri.
I'm focusing on the Rodgers team.
Say that again.
I'm focusing on the Rodgers thing now. Ranieri.
Nah, I put them in the same bracket because when I say that, I'm talking about Brendan Rodgers when he nearly won the league that season at Liverpool. I'm talking about that Brendan Rodgers. Literally that season, Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah,
people
but he
are taking it out. Nah, it's not, blood, because Rodgers and Ranieri did the same thing. What Arteta did last year, blood. He got them competing. He got them to a level where, all right, cool, we're competing. We're in Champions League. We're there now.
That man didn't have to change the fabric.
When it comes to lifting when it comes to, bro, Rodgers had to change the whole thing. They had fucking.
No, he didn't have to change shit. Bro, he was just leaking stuff in the press about Sterling, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Arteta's had to do so much at the top of the pot.
Nah, you man are gassed up. Nah, you see, yeah. You're mad, blood. You're moving like blood. Klopp's job was tougher than Arteta's, bro. Yeah,
Klopp is more. Yeah, I'm with you with the Klopp thing. Klopp had to do the off the field stuff. Brendan Rodgers didn't, and I don't like Rodgers anyway.
No, but Liverpool, I'm saying the Liverpool team that Rodgers picked up, was worse than the team that Arteta picked up, blood. Yeah, and he still got them competing at that level. The only man he had was Gerrard.
You're right. No. I hear it now. I hear the logic behind it.
You feel me?
I just thought I didn't even know you said that.
But when it came to like crunch time now, he couldn't get over the line. I think same with Ranieri. He competed against the Invincibles, but when it came to like crunch time, Wenger had that little
to get it done.
Well, you get me?
Our point.
It's kind of the same with Arteta. I'm like, I think I don't know if we can win a league title under Arteta. I'll be wrong.
No, I agree. I don't know. I am optimistic that we're building something special for years to come. But I don't know because we haven't got over there. And I think that the conversation with Arteta now, as much as I like him, is now shifting or has shifted from the rebuilding that one love. You've shown you can make difficult decisions and all that stuff. Great. It is now becoming, can you get us that Prem? Can you get us that champs? And not just him, actually, Edu and all of these things. And that is now it, and I can't answer it. It's the grey area. And as you said, next season, if we're sitting here on my channel or your channel saying the same thing, then yeah. But if we go a step above, even if we do this next year, KSC are not going to clip him. And I don't necessarily believe they will clip him because they'll say we've been quote-unquote competitive. They're not going to do the Roman Abramovich thing and say, you know what, ruthless.
As long as we're in Champions League, he's fine.
They're cushy with that. And to be fair, I look at Arteta even more, bro, because Edu, because as you know, we've all been there, front line, KSC out.
Arteta will stay if a big club, like if Madrid or Barca really said, "Yo,"
it depends when they ask him. It depends when. I think if the timing's right, I think he'll cut because he showed at the end of the day. He showed
like, Arteta.
No, I think he will because you got to remember he rejected the job after Wenger, you know, so he's cerebral like that. So probably. I think he will. And I can't begrudge Arteta for that because he's come to love Arsenal. At the end of the day, he's not an Arsenal man. Like,
if City came in for Arteta, is he gone? He's gone.
I can't lie. I think you've got a serious question to do. Like, you've got a serious question. I think he might stay. I think he might stay.
He'll stay.
It depends on the politics. Because I think he thinks his job isn't done. And that's my actually thing with Arteta is that I don't want it to be like, you see in the early days of the Emirates, we would train Van Persie was here before it, but Van Persie starts looking lit. He goes somewhere else. Cess is lit. He goes somewhere else. I don't want Arteta to learn here for no reason and then go to another club and say, that didn't work. I'm going to do this. And you go and win things. That's my only issue with Arteta. I don't think he'll go City, but I think he'll have a decision to make. I think it's in the balance. Well, if they asked him next season, let's just say Pep left let's say Pep left at the end of this season. I don't think he does. I think if he in 2 years or something.
No, but Pep ain't leaving this season.
No, but like to humor you, then yeah.
If next season he stays at Arsenal win the league, Pep leaves City?
That's where I think it's a serious question mark. But at the same time, with Arteta, obviously he was being groomed to do that job at City, but there's been certain luxuries.
Jordan saying that yes, he'll stay. Arsenal are a bigger club. Arsenal are a bigger club than fucking City. What the fuck?
I don't think that's relevant, bro.
We are exactly. We're a bigger club, but they are a winning club.
Yeah, I don't think that
guaranteed to go in and he could be like, I want that player. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want that player. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want that player. Okay, cool. He's gonna get everything that he wants.
There's no need for the patient thing. Like, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Pep went to City. City ain't a big club, but the way that City sold it to Pep was like, okay, man's pulling.
You're gonna pattern it for me.
Yeah, I'm pulling up, bro. I'll turn you lot into that juggernaut. That's
the only thing I think he would want to stay with City, but I think he does love us a bit more than City, man. Maybe I've fallen for the propaganda of the all or nothing. So when Pep's saying the only team he doesn't celebrate is us, I think if he won a league title this year and then next year they asked him, maybe. But I just think Arteta reckons he's got unfinished business. And come on, man, at the same time, you are it's not that you're allowed to coast at Arsenal, but there's things that you could have been sacked with, like the back-to-back 8th. They've bet on you, really. I don't know if you're going to get that elsewhere, bro. So I'm not sure.
Facts.
Man said kind of, huh?
Facts.
So this is the issue. Man said kind of techie to go City right now, though. When you're going after Pep, they'd be expecting champs. I mean, we saw it with Wenger. We saw it with Moyes. The first man that comes through the door after a great man, you're in trouble, bro. Like it says in the 48 Laws of Power, like avoid stepping into a great man's shoes, innit? Like if I was Arteta, I wouldn't want to cut you in it because you've been through so much. The Ozuls, the Guendouzi's, the Pepes, the Aubameyangs, Apes, missing out on the league, FA Cup. It just feels that I would want to see it through. And I think he does have a bit of that Wenger thing like that. What would scare me, though, is do Arsenal have a succession plan? Like, would we go on after a little Xabi Alonso, who's similar to Arteta? Do we go to what you were saying earlier, like a Zidane? I don't know, man.
Where would
I
Xabi
personally think he signed a new deal.
Mantioni's going Bayern.
What, Xabi Alonso?
Yeah.
Probably, but I mean, every week, 1 minute it's Liverpool, then it's Bayern. Who knows, really and truly? You know, to be fair, to go back to what you said about Barca and Madrid, that the Barcelona job's going to be open in the summer, so Xavi's cutting. So who knows, man?
No, but Xabi Alonso's got the Real Madrid tie in it.
He's got that. No, I'm saying Arteta. If Xavi cuts, Arteta
might, because they were already saying that they're looking like they rate Arteta. But
then you have to start again. Look at Barca though. Like it will be like when you first walk through the door at Arsenal.
So what? What's gonna happen if Arteta leaves this year? It's half the fan base leaving as well.
I mean, if they're cutting, then they're soft, innit? But we're gonna need to do something. I don't know what, but we're gonna need to do something. I would expect the club to bring in a similar man like Arteta, a young, impressionable guy that fits whatever DNA you're trying to do. It has to be adapting, and I don't like when people say that as well, generally, because as much as I like Arteta, that's not a crutch pause to keep someone just because, who are we going to get after? That's not how football works. You try something. If that don't work, you try it again. If you lose a game of football, you try until you win. So it's a crazy one, man. Going to City would be a cop-out. I don't think he'd care, really, because you're going to win stuff, really and truly, essentially, at some point. But I don't think he's cutting. Last one. Do you think Villa are in the title race? No, I don't. So I'll leave that. What do you think, Tubes?
No, never.
Big up Villa, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to diss Emery. Can Arteta make superstars? I mean, he made Saka, didn't he? Well, Saka made himself, but he kind of made Saka. He patterned up Saliba. But I think Arteta's thing is working with the lit talents. I don't think he's going to do the Wenger thing of grabbing some random kid and training. I don't know about
Saliba, blood. Saliba was on crud before he come to Arsenal.
He loaned him out at the right time. People were saying, you're not ready. Put him at the right time. Martinelli coming in at the right time. Obviously, Declan Rice is sick already. But showing that other side of Declan Rice, Gabriel, he's polishing him up. I've paused. I think Arteta is...
Martinelli not better before.
Nah. What, prior to Arteta?
Yeah.
No, because when did he drop double figures in the league?
Under Emery.
No, he was more of a free spirit, but no. When did he drop double figures in the league? Look what he's doing with Odegaard as well, which some people wanted Buendia ahead of him.
Season he dropped double figures.
Martinelli in the league, Premier League.
All competition.
That's what I'm saying. Premier League, certified business. That was last season under Don Mikel. Like, surely, like, I think that's Arteta's thing.
And then what's he done with Martinelli this year?
Martinelli's not doing the business, bro. And on top of that,
Arteta that's telling him to play that way.
Arteta's not doing the.
When it's good, it's Arteta. But
no. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. Martinelli is not doing the job. He has to hold it himself. As I said earlier, Mikel Arteta has not replaced Granit Xhaka, has not patterned up that left side. There's been injuries. That's why when you said like, we look better down the right, or whatever you said earlier, I agreed. Arteta has to take fault for that as well. Like, there's nothing. Our left-hand side, there's a lot of question marks. So it's a two-way street, man. But you can't deny Arteta has made him wavier. Like Arteta has developed a couple guys still. Like, as I said, I think he takes players that got a good base and makes them better. Like Saliba coming in at the right time, etc. I don't think he's gonna take a Koza Dewberry and a Nelson and these guys that are not saying much and take them to another level. Even your guy number 14, he kept having Jesus out the side under Arteta. He weren't doing that under Wenger and Emery being devil's advocate.
No, but 14 was ridiculous keeping him in the side. Where did it get us?
Well, I mean, we can't blame Eddie and Nketiah for not winning stuff at Arsenal. That has to go back to the manager. That's where I'm
blaming for missing sitters, though.
Yeah, he needs to pattern up, get your shooting boots. But everyone misses sitters. Haaland misses sitters, isn't it? Like,
but then Haaland will still get you 30 plus goals.
Yeah, Eddie's the only striker in that club right now that can say I've scored a hat trick this season. So I don't make the rules, man. I just,
Against who?
You can only play what's in front of you, man. Premier League is difficult,
so
bro.
when we're playing the big games, he don't play, does he? Yeah.
Well, United last year, remember? He done his thing.
Everyone was fucking injured.
That's not on him, bro.
What do you mean?
He still had to stand up to be counted.
You could have played blood.
Yeah, true. When you see my intro go, yeah, man, could have done it.
You feel me?
Still.
Fuck, blood. I would have preferred you.
Until you see no work rate, bro. I don't know, man. What content you got to come out, man, before I let you get out of here, bro? It's been a great stream still.
What's today? Thursday?
Yeah.
Is it Thursday? No, it's Wednesday.
I'm saying, yeah. See, shouldn't be asking me. Yeah, it's Wednesday still.
What have I got? Friday, back again. We're live, 1 p.m. Episode 271. Big up the people them every time.
Make sure you're subscribing, folks, and notifications and that.
And then I don't know if I'm going to the game or not this weekend, bro. Because it's Ramsdale's last game. I want to see his last game, innit? Like, you get me? But
let's hope there's no clangers there, man.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I'll let the people them know, innit? But yeah, back again. 1:30 Friday. We're live, blood. Big up the Deluded every time. Make sure you subscribe. This is Broski from early. Make sure you sub. Some of the viewers are wild lads, but 9 out of 10 of you are real G's. So big up the real ones. You know what I'm saying?
Wayne, I think that's the shots at you still, Wayne, wherever you are, man.
He's probably in a fucking hut.
He's probably gone to watch porn now, to be fair, man. But Troops, this has been amazing, man. People, make sure you're subscribed to Troops. Can't imagine you're not, but make sure you're cross-following, you're subscribing. Again, he said content's gonna come out, but if you're following him on
man, like a gal, blood. I see a gal.
A gal's in the cup. I need to get him on the platform as well, man. I need to. And you was talking about Arteta sexuals. A gal, when he goes viral, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know it's a mad thing.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man. But yeah, man, Troops, everyone, one love, man. Let me let you lot enjoy your day. I'm off to go nap still, man. Peace. Arteta in and that.